Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. It's kind of situational about where you are on this planet. But hello, guys, hope you're well. Good morning to my fellow Brits, at the very least. It is 10:20 in the morning. Howdy to those from Australia, good to see you. Or surrounding nations. New Zealand, Fiji, Papua New Guinea. I know there's some of you in here from PNG. I know there's some of you. Samoa, Tonga. Howdy. Anyway, team lists are up on screen. Obviously didn't want a colour clash on the graphic, so I've gone with the white and sort of dark bluish colour. If the Broncos aren't wearing that colour, makes me look like a right idiot. But team lists are on screen, I'll do a run through shortly. There's a poll in the live stream chat, get your votes in on that, let me know who you think's going to win. I'll do a run through of my predictions in a bit as well. But to recap the other predictions so far this week. Morning, Finn. Good to see you, sir. Hope you are swell. So, looking at the predictions so far this weekend. Let's refresh this. So, I had the Dolphins to win by 13 plus. They won by 13 plus. I had the Roosters to win by 13 plus. They won by 13 plus. I had the Cowboys to win by 13 plus. They lost by 1 to 12. I had the Knights to win by 13 plus. Did I? Yes, they won by 13 plus. Had the Rabbitohs to win by 1 to 12. It was 1 to 12. The remaining games that I've predicted this weekend, I will wait for my live stream. So I'll go through my predictions in a second. Legends in the Whispers. Strong name that. PNG, baby. I enjoy your prediction. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. So hopefully the Broncos are using that. I do quite like that white and dark blue shirt the Broncos wear. With the dark shorts and socks. It looks quite nice, that kit. Hopefully they're using those colours. And it works for, works for the stream. But we'll see. I know they've got a different away jersey as well, which I don't think they've used that much. I think they might have used it for the World Club Challenge, I'm not too sure. No, I'm missing Wigan Saints due to work, but that should be a very tasty game. Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. That's unfortunate. But you can always watch it back if you need to. Highlights exist, so, at least you get that. At the very least. But yeah, that's unfortunate. So on the poll, 15 votes, 87% of the Broncos winning this one. So I'll do a run through of the team list now, and then I'll go through my predictions for this one. Okay. In the backs for the Seagulls, they have Kula, Saab, Farlolo, Garrick, Hopwate, Brooks, and Walsh. The forwards include Paseka, Wakeham, Bullymore, Olukwatu, Ben Trebojevic, and Jake Trebojevic. The bench is Simpkin, Brown, Sherab, Takiyaho, Wilson, and Docker Clay. Head coach is Kieran Foran. In the backs for the Broncos, they have Walsh, Karapani, Arthur, Shibasaki, Verhoeven, Mam, and Hunt. The forwards include Gosevsky, Paik, Preston Ricky, Willison, Jordan Ricky, and Carrigan. The bench is Duffy, Talty, Simu, Tarfa, Perham, and Coates. Head coach is Michael Maguire. Working today, tomorrow before a trip to Millwall on Monday. Interesting weekend. Well, be safe. Be safe. So, to go through my prediction for this one. So, the Seagulls have won 4 in their last 5 games. And the Broncos have won 3 in their last 5 games. The Seagulls won't have Kobe Hetherington this week. They initially had Fogarty coming back in, but he's now out for Walsh. Joey Walsh coming in. Broncos will be without Reynolds, Mariner, and Staggs. So Arthurs and Verhoeven will start in the back line. Duffy was originally starting in the halves, but Ben Hunt now comes in, which is good for them. The Seagulls have been on such a good run recently, winning 4 in a row and then narrowly losing to the best team in the league by 2 points. The Broncos have still shown plenty of positive signs, even with major changes. But that does come with a level of inconsistency and a little bit of unpredictability as well. The main thing for the Broncos is that with more changes, they still tend to show up late in games and fight back. It's wild how they manage to keep doing that, to be honest. With Walsh back in for another week, he can carry the Broncos' attack if he needs to. Mam is on decent form. I initially mentioned that Duffy can be lively with ball in hand too, but I'm slightly concerned that the Broncos still have a slightly weaker back line and it could struggle to be strong enough in defence this week. Unfortunately not, I won't be showing the game. I don't have the rights to show it, unfortunately. So if you are expecting footage, it's not going to happen. I don't have the rights for it, unfortunately, just so you guys are aware. For the Seagulls, they've been quite settled in their backs. Fogarty would have offered a solid mix of kicking and a run threat as well. Maybe Brooks can do a little bit of that. But for the Broncos, kicking a run game, Walsh is going to be huge for that. Seagulls' backline has also been finding good points this year as well. One area that's important to mention is defence. The Broncos have put in some solid defensive efforts in recent weeks. And even against the Roosters, they still did a lot of defensive work on the goal line, but the sheer number of play the balls inside the red zone just became too much over 80 minutes. For the Seagulls, they've only let in 18, 18, 6, 18, and 18 again in their last 5 games. That's incredibly strong and consistent, and that's even against 2 very strong attacking sides in the Cowboys and the Panthers, where they conceded 6 and 18. So if you look at the major changes for the Broncos they've had to make this week, up against the Seagulls' defence, I don't know if the Broncos will do well to find points this week because of the changes they're making, but we will see. With how easy it's been for teams to get up the field against the Broncos, this Seagulls attack could really punish them off the back of gaining easy meters. The Broncos pack is still lacking 2 big names in Haas and Jensen, and with Gosevsky still in the front row, I don't know if they've got enough size to compete with the Seagulls, at least to start this game, but the rotational options could be good for the Broncos later on. I do think the Seagulls are still strong and consistent in terms of form right now, and I'll kind of have to go with them. The word I used before was unpredictability, really, which gives me a lot of doubt for this one because we know the Broncos can switch it on, but I do think the Seagulls have just enough to get the win in this one. The Fogarty loss makes me doubt that a bit because that's a late change, but I've gone with the Seagulls to win by 1-12, 32-22, and Tolu Kula anytime try scorer. But yeah, that was initially with Fogarty starting the lineup. A lot tougher now he's not there. But we'll see. A couple changes for either side. It's tricky. It's tough. We'll see. I just hope it's a good game. I'm doing quite well for predictions. If I can get a 7 out of 8, I'll take that. That's decent. But if you guys have your own predictions, throw them in there. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to join the NRL Predictions League as well, there's a link in the description. I'll put a link in the live stream chat. I'll pin it in there. Let's get this then. Okay. Let's put this in the live stream chat then. Okay. Okay. And then looking at the poll so far, 46 votes. That's 48 now. 69% have the Broncos winning this one. Okay. Okay, we've got a lot of people here nice and early as well. Normally is for Broncos games, to be fair. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing great. Hopefully. So how have we done for try scorers this round as well? So I had Bostock anytime for the Dolphins, got that one. I had Tupou anytime for the Roosters, got that one. I had Helam Lukey anytime for the Cowboys, he got that. I had Marju anytime, he got 4. Actually, he got 5. Marju got 5 this week. Damn, he's catching up to Jennings. Who did I have for the Rabbitohs? Did I have Campbell Graham? He scored a try, but did I back it? I had Latrell. Latrell didn't get one. Damn. Johnston and Graham. Actually, what lineup did the Rabbitohs have? Gray, Johnston, Graham, Seagold in the centres. Okay, so Latrell Mitchell wasn't even playing. Walker and Ward. Fair dues. 36-12 with that kind of group of backs. Completely new. Fair enough, honestly. Good showing from the Rabbitohs. Could have been doing that last week, but Guess not. So we've got Tolu Cooler for this one. And if you want to check the predictions for the Storm Tigers game and the Raiders Panthers game, the predictions video is on the channel, so you can go check that out. Howdy, Rick. How are you, sir? Hello, all. Hope your week has been good, mate. I'm not too bad. I'm mildly, not hungover, but just rough. A little bit. Had a good handful of drinks. It wasn't a ridiculous amount, but that plus not a full 8 hours. It's not a great combination. Do you mind if I throw up my picks of the week? Can I say go for it? If you want to go for it, let me know. Nothing a good stout would not fix. Well, I'm going to stick with H2O for now. I need to top that up already, which I might do in a sec. Mouth's too dry at the minute. But a Guinness last night, 4 to 6 of them, something like that. I tried without you guys making a joke, I tried 2 Black Russians. That's Tia Maria and some other stuff, I'm not too sure, but it was quite nice actually. Actually quite nice. So I tried a Black Russian and a Baileys. The Baileys was tasting good. I don't normally have a Baileys, but I think somebody wanted to get some. And I thought, you know what, I shall partake. So, it was a good time. Look at the polls, 70 votes, 67% have the Broncos winning this one. Right then. And again, before we get started, if you guys have your own predictions, your own thoughts on this game, throw them in the chat before we get started. If you want to throw an exact score prediction in there, become a hero by the end of this game, feel free to do it. Dolphins versus Bulldogs. You had Dolphins +6 for the Hammer anytime. Roosters Titans. Roosters 1 to 12. 2 by any time. So you got the... Were the Dolphins really +6? Are you sure they weren't -6? Or are you just... Is that what you put yourself rather than it was off a betting site? Yeah, Dolphins +6. Got that one. Tabai Fidel, no. Roosters 1 to 12. You got the Roosters to win. It was 13+, but you did get 2 per any time. Cowboys, Eels, Cowboys +8. Yeah, you got that one. Burns. Did Burns get one? I think Burns got one, but I'm not entirely sure. Dragons, Knights. Knights +10. Dom Young. I can't remember if Dom scored, but you got the +10. Raptors, Sharks. Didn't get the margin. Johnston you did get. And we'll see with the rest. Hi world, I did back the Seagulls, but this one's tricky for me, so I don't know. Mate. It's hard to call now. I predicted the Seagulls to win when they had Jamal Fogarty in there, but he's not there anymore, so not really sure which way to call it. Okay. Players are coming out, or the Broncos are in the other shirt. Do you know what? I could switch the colour. I could do it. Do I have time? Oh, let's try anyway. Let's try. You're about to see some magic happen on the fly, folks. Right, so, these are the colours the Broncos are actually in. Switching the colours up, look at that. Look at that. Now, I can easily switch it back to the other one. But, looks a bit more dull, that colour there, actually. Looks a bit more dull. Which team are you supporting? I guess the Seagulls, just because I predicted them to win and I want my predictions videos to do well. But I'm supporting Rugby League today. I'm supporting Rugby League. I've got the Seagulls 1-12, 32-22, and cool at any time. Yeah, they initially had Fogarty in the side. So I don't think I've got time to do another run through. But the team list up on screen over on the left hand side. Scoreline will be updated just there as we go. But we're moments away from kickoff. Let's have it, folks. Let's have it. Hey. Tony Staggs fan says up the Bronx. Unfortunately, Staggs is missing today, but we'll see how they get on. Garrick to add the ball on the tee and get us underway shortly. Folks, we are underway. The Manly Seagulls will kick towards the back left for the Broncos, collected by Ben Hunt. Good to see him back, and it's Patrick Carrigan with the first carry of the game. Slammed into, taken to ground on the 10. Next carry is going to be from Jordan Rickey, wearing the cap today. Just over the 10, still down the right edge of the park. Scoot from Pakes, decent bit of yards there from Arthurs, up towards a 30 for the Broncos. So I want to see them make more territory this week from carries. See if they can do that without the likes of Haas and Jensen, who have been solid this year. Especially Jensen's been having a good year. Up towards the 40, 2 tackles to go. Carrigan, left to Mam. That's definitely forwards to Willison, but it's not called. That's 45 seconds gone. Last tackle, right to Hunt. Kicks from just behind the halfway line. Looking for the back right corner. This will come down 15 out for Hopewate. He returns it over the 20. Makes about 13 metres on return there. And he's just shy of the 30. That's 1 minute gone. Brooks, now with Cooler, over the 30. Down the left edge of the field. 4 tackles to go. Short side left to Ben Trebojevic. Pumping his legs over the 40. Coming up towards the halfway line. Still next to the left touch line. Good place to start a fresh set, which the Seagulls now get off the back of a 6 again for ruck infringement. 1 minute and 25 seconds gone. Wakeham at dummy half over on the left-hand side of the park. Waiting for Paseka to play this one. Back towards middle to Jake Trebojevic. Shifting it right. Walsh. Now with Olkwatu, bumps extra man onto his backside. I said man accidentally then. It's Mam. I knew that. 1 minute 45 gone. Wakeham down the right edge of the park. Back towards the middle to Walsh. Looking to shift left. He does go flat to Paseka on his left side. Up towards the 30. 3 tackles to go in this set. And another 6 again for the Seagulls. 30 metres out. Made that 25. Now 20 with Ben Trebojevic down the left edge of the field. Seagulls inside the red zone. Just over 2 minutes gone. Wakeham. Right to Brooks. Drops it off to Paseka. And he carries it up towards the 10. So great chance for early points from the Seagulls here. The Broncos have done a lot of defending in the last 6 weeks. Like a ton of defending on their own goal line. Walsh out the back to Brooks. Just keeps it cleanly enough. Offloads the ball. Was he tackled without it? That is a penalty for the Seagulls. He was tackled without the ball, to be fair. Karapani gives away the penalty. Just tap and go, lads. Just tap and go. They could go for 2. I think they will tap here by the looks of it. But that's 3 penalties consecutively there from the Broncos. Sometimes it's inconsistent with whether it counts as a sin bin or it doesn't. 5 metres out in front of the right post. They shift it left to Jake Trebojevic. He straightens up with a carry. 3 minutes gone. It's just left of the post 5 metres out. Second tackle. Wakeham. Right to Paseka. Not really too much he can do with that one, but just straightens up. Carries the ball in. He's going to play this 2 metres in front of the right post. Wakeham. Out the back to Walsh. Goes the line himself. And Joey Walsh will slice through the defensive line. Brisbane, you can't give away that many penalties inside 3 minutes and have to do all that defensive work on your own goal line again. But Joey Walsh comes in for Fogarty. I had my concerns, had my doubts, because he ain't no Jamal, but he's Joey. Fair dues. Try for the Seagulls. Hey. Okay, this will be 4-0. How close is it to the sticks? It was quite close. Okay. Did he cut back towards the middle? Yes, he did. Okay, I think this is going to be 6-0 for the Seagulls. It's basically in front of the sticks. Tries confirmed as well. Nicely done. No obstructions in there. Good stuff. There was a massive gap on that right-hand side. Ezra Mam. He went on Mam's inside shoulder, Carrigan's outside shoulder. There's a big gap there. Not sure if that was a miscommunication or somebody just not picking up their spot. I'd have to see that again. But, yeah, this is 4-0 with the kick to come. Is Morgan Gannon getting any game time down under? Don't really follow NRL. I don't think he is, mate. I think he's been on the bench a bunch of times, but I don't think he's been getting regular minutes, unfortunately. They've got so many stacked forwards, that's the thing, though, mate. It's so tough to get in that team. Like, if you think of any good back rower in Super League, you could think of Kalepi Tanganoa. It could be Reece Martin. It could be James McDonald. Like, any good back rower in Super League, they're going to struggle. Like, really struggle, because they are stacked. In the forwards, in the front row, the back row, and at lock, they're covered. So it's tough to get minutes at the Warriors at the minute. Oh, we've got a few regulars in here. Joe, morning Rob. Sorry I missed the last few streams. Been busy. Should be a good game. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. And we're back underway as well. Carry from Bullymore up towards a 10. Just read the message real quick. Hi all. Good morning, evening, night. Thank you, Rob, for allowing us to use your stadium latest. From Snow Graffiti. Be careful. I will be checking my seat. So, be careful. Our next carry up towards a 30 for the Seagulls. 3 tackles to go in this set and just over 5 minutes gone. Can be for 1 minute. Just give away 6 agains and such. Yeah. Bit silly. But a mistake from the Seagulls means they gift the ball away to the Broncos. 86 people here. Howdy, folks. It's going to be Karapani with the next carry over the 40. Now about 35 metres out. 5.5 minutes gone. They've got a fresh set. Chance to equalise coming up soon. Hunt hands the ball off to Preston Ricky up towards a 30. Now inside the 30. Pakes waiting at dummy half. Just right centre field. He goes short side right to Walsh. Goes at the line. Half a break there from Jordan Ricky up towards a 10. And a 6 again for inside 10 metres on the 10. Now with Walsh, just drops it off to Preston Ricky again. And back over the 10. The Broncos are about 7 metres out right at the stick. 6 minutes gone as well. Pakes, now in centre field with Hunt. Flat ball on his outside to Gosevsky. Wanted to find an offload there. Man with the supporting run, but couldn't quite get the ball off. Just left of the sticks, 5 metres out. Pakes goes right to Carrigan. Across to Walsh. Ball over the top. Beats everybody. What a cracking ball. Verhoeven with the try. Reece Walsh is disgusting, mate. Disgusting. That was perfectly weighted. It wasn't one of those looping balls where it takes forever to get to the man, so the players have got time to get across, or the winger has to break stride in order to catch it. No, that is beautiful. Sweet. Right on the money. Let's have a look at this again. And it's relatively low as well. Just meets Verhoeven perfectly. Let's have a look at this again. Oh, that's gorgeous, mate. That's gorgeous. Verhoeven with a response. Chance to equalise. It'll be 6-4. Much tougher kick than the one before. So we'll see. We'll see if they can equalise. But that is good stuff from the Broncos. Mistake there from the Seagulls. They turn the ball over. Broncos get it. And the first proper attacking set. They score a try. Good stuff for them. Man vs Broncos. 1-10 Verhoeven anytime. Got that one. Fair dues. Okay. 7.5 minutes gone. 6-4 for the Seagulls with a kick to come. I did go 32-22 to the Seagulls. So we shall see. Kind of similar to last week's game. Maybe Manly with a good start. Early lead. And then it's the Broncos that make the comeback later on. But if they can at least stick with Manly or start even better and take a lead, that'd be huge for them. A little bit out of character, but you never know. The kick from Walsh is no good. He's hooked that one a bit too much. It's alright, Reece. It's alright. If the Broncos want to sell you, we'll take you at Warrington. Back off, Kieran. He's coming to Warrington. Back off. You've got Tristan Saylor anyway. It's fine. You don't need him. But he's hooked it a bit too much. It stays 6-4 for the Manly Seagulls. And we've had nearly 8 minutes gone. We'll get back underway in a second here. Verhoeven with the tries. So far the tries have been from Joey Walsh and Verhoeven. Actually, what's his first name? Rather than just calling him Verhoeven. He has got a name. Antonio. That's a strong name, that. It's like a mix of Italian and Dutch. Antonio Verhoeven. I might be spot on there, I don't know. Well, 8 minutes gone, back underway. Pakes waits a dummy half with a carry up towards the 20 from Jordan Ricky. Handed off to Preston Ricky, who makes about 5 metres through centre field. And then just steps forward about 3 paces. Get back, Preston, what are you doing? Next carry from Jack Gisiewski over the 30, through the middle as well for the Broncos. 2 tackles to go. Pakes goes right to Preston Ricky once again over the 40. Last tackle coming up with 8.5 minutes gone. Short side right to Ben Hunt. Puts boot to ball. Straight into the hands of Tolu Kula. That's Falolo playing at fullback there. Have I missed something? Did they make a change? Up towards the 30. And the next carry from Saab. 6 again for ruck infringement, so Broncos need to be careful here. Need to be careful. Wakeham at dummy half, hands it off to Lehigh Hapuate. 9 minutes gone in this game. He's just left to centre field and he takes a carry just short of the halfway line. That's a strong carry there from the young man. Wakeham scoots from dummy half, then hands it off to Daniel Paseka. Smashed into by Xavier Willison. But he takes it over halfway inside Broncos territory again. 3 tackles to go. Left to Jake Trbojevic. Running extremely slowly there. Running in quicksand. Short side left. Wakeham. Now Brooks eating up good metres over the 30. Last tackle coming up. 9.5 minutes gone. Wakeham. Now Walsh. Chips from the left boot towards the back right corner. We've got a contest. Saab goes up, but Karapani takes it cleanly. Well taken. That's a tough contest there. That's really well taken in the back right corner. But Shibasaki collects from dummy half. Carries it just shy of the 10. That was really well done under pressure there. Because Saab's a tall geezer. He can get up there. That's a good take. That is now 10 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Broncos only on the 10 right now. Verhoeven now up towards the 20. 2 tackles left, so the Seagulls have done really well to restrict meters here. But Pakes on the 4th up towards the 30. Last tackle now for the Broncos. Hunt goes left to Walsh, who I think should be on the kick-in more today. And I know Ben Hunt's there, but I still think it should be Walsh kicking more than Hunt. Because one is more effective than the other, let's be honest. Falolo is actually playing at fullback at the moment. That's 10.5 minutes gone. He's going to play this for Walsh, 25 out from his own try line. So now with Saab, up towards the 30. Taken to ground from Jack Gisiewski. Yeah, Willison's been solid this year. Jensen's also a big miss as well. But Tolte off the bench and starting, he's been impressive too. I think Willison and Tolte starting would be a good front row, actually. Next carry, up towards the 40 for the Seagulls. 2 tackles to go. Wakeham goes right to Walsh. Kicks from behind the 40. How's the distance and angle? There's nobody there. Distance angle is perfect. Joey Walsh, perfect. 40-20. The cheerleaders do nothing. You should have been going mental. But oh well. Great kick. Had my concerns, had my doubts with Fogarty being out. Joey Walsh has stepped up already. A try and a 40-20. Solid stuff. And a good kick to the corner before, actually. So this is going to be a fresh set for the Seagulls. 10 metres out. Xavier Willison's on report. There was a strong hit he put in before. Maybe there was some kind of high contact there. That could have been that. But nearly 12 minutes gone. The Seagulls are 5 metres out in front of the left post. They go right to Jake Trbojevic. Then to Walsh. Quick hands to Olakuatu. Under a bit of pressure there. Wrapped up on the 10 right of the sticks. Back towards the middle to Jake Trbojevic. Hands it off to Bullymore. Back over the 10. About 6 metres out between the posts. 3 tackles to go. A little bit sluggish on these 3 tackles so far from the Seagulls. Left to Jake Trbojevic. Walsh with a couple steps and a shimmy. Straightens up. He's 6 metres out left of the post. Wakeham. Right to Jake Trbojevic again. Now with Daniel Paseka in centre field. Not much going on in this set from the Seagulls. Not much going on at all. But can they do something here? It's right to Brooks. Chips towards the back right. Saab. He's got room there. Mam, out of nowhere, shimmies across. We got a penalty for the Seagulls, though. Oh. Oh. We might have a professional foul. We might. Ooh, maybe. Because Saab got in front of Karapani and he starts pulling him back. Are we getting a sin bin for the Broncos here? So that's going to be...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless git, Campbell. You dickhead.
It's going to be a yellow for Josiah Karapani. So it was a really well-placed kick from Brooks, by the way. I need to mention that one. Mam gets across. It's well done from Ezra Mam, generally speaking, in that situation to get across and help out. But Saab got in front of Karapani. He pulls him back, and he's gone for 10. Okay, that's 13 minutes gone. The Broncos are down a man for the next 10. Paseka with the next carry. 13 minutes gone. A metre out, just left of the sticks. They shift it left to Walsh. Drops it off to Ben Trebojevic. He's now 2 metres out left of the post. 3 tackles to go. Slightly wayward, collected by Joey Walsh. Under pressure from Willison. Launches it over the top. Saab in the corner. Shibasaki is there, so is Mam. Good cover. Walsh is also there to help out as well. 2 tackles to go, near the right touchline. 5 metres out. 13.5 minutes gone. Olaquatu, left to Walsh. Flat ball to Bullymore. There's not much you can do with that, mate. He drops it 10 metres out. And they gift the ball away. Manly, on these attacking sets, have looked quite clunky, actually. They've not looked great. We do know the Broncos are a solid defensive side. They get up quickly. They get up really quickly. They shut shit down, basically. But 14 minutes gone. That's a good start for the Broncos, not conceding straight away. No, I don't, Rick. I don't. Howdy, Fiona. There you go. That's it. Relax. Second tackle for the Broncos, near the right touchline. On the 20, now with Jordan Ricky. Hands it off to Ben Hunt. In an awkward position there, so he's taken to ground on the 20 as well. 14.5 minutes gone. 3 tackles left. Carrigan with the carry through centre field. So this is good for the Broncos right now, as long as they're in possession as much as possible. Running down the clock. It's a flat ball from Mam on his outside to Willison. Takes the carry up towards the 40. Mam been taken out late. It's a penalty for the Broncos. So again, that's huge as well. Just be able to run down the clock as much as possible. Was it Walsh that gave away the penalty? It was. Okay, 15 minutes gone. Broncos can now get up the field. If they could find a try here, that is massive. Okay, so penalty on Mam. Broncos can get up the park. They'll start a brand new set on the Seagulls 40. Verhoeven hands it off to Shibasaki. He taps, gives it to Mam. Drops the ball off to Preston Ricky, and he's going to be taken to ground on the Seagulls 40. So they made no progress there. 15.5 minutes gone. It is in centre field with Hunt. Hands the ball off to Jack Gasiewski. He takes it just inside the 40. 4 tackles to go. Carrigan had an option out the back, but straightens up towards the 30 inside Seagulls territory. 3 tackles to go. Pakes at dummy half. Left to Ezra Mam, back inside. Bit of room there for Preston Ricky now inside the red zone. 16 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Back in centre field with Ben Hunt. Across to Gasiewski. Gets an offload back to Hunt. Flicks it between his legs. Walsh over the top. Falolo getting across. Oh, sorry, that's Habuate. My bad. 10 metres out. Last tackle for the Broncos. Walsh wanted to chip and chase, but too much height on the kick. Straight up for Pakes. He kicks through. Great recovery from the Seagulls. Tackled in goal, but that's a great recovery because that was awkward. 16.5 minutes gone. Well played, sir. That's Falolo with the recovery. Good job. Is he playing at fullback? I can't tell. I really can't tell. Seagulls do go short. They don't take the time with this one either. They get it done straight away. Saab goes up. Saab collects it. Good take. 15 out from his own line. So that's all right there. Olakuatu with the next carry. 17 minutes gone in this game so far. Great carry over the 30. So on 2 tackles, they're up towards the 40 now. Brooks shifting it left. It's with Cooler. So I think Cooler is at centre actually. Hands it off to Hopewarte. He's near the left touch line up towards the halfway line as well. Brooks hands it off to Cooler up towards the Broncos 40. 2 tackles to go. Really good meters on this set. Wakeham goes short side left to Brooks. Got a 3-on-2 maybe. Ben Trebojevic with a strong carry up towards the 20. So the Seagulls already up to the red zone off the back of the short dropout. Short side left to Wakeham. 1 to beat. Hopewarte goes at the line himself. Dives over. Hopewarte. Beautiful finish. What a set from Manly. Not great from the Broncos to go from a short dropout to a try. I know they're a man down, but you can't do that, of all things. 18 minutes gone. Cracking finish from Hopewarte. But what a set from the Seagulls, man. What a set that is. So it was right to Brooks. He goes back down the short side. Wakeham with a 2-on-1. Hopewarte maybe slightly forwards there. I missed it at the time. That was possibly forwards. Let's have a look at this finish. Beautiful. Under pressure. Good effort from Walsh to get across, but that's a cracking finish. Tries confirmed as well. This will be 10-4 for the Seagulls. So again, this is my issue with the Broncos. Again, I know they are a man down, but they allow really, really easy meters. That's poor. That is poor. Okay, 10-4 with the kick to come. "21 minutes to go in this first half. Ruben Garrick's had the extras. I really do like Ruben Garrick, actually. Big fan. I've always thought if I'm ever building a squad, Garrick's one of the people that I want in it. The kick is... Oh, it's just snuck in. It's just snuck in. 12-4 for the Manly Seagulls. Well, basically, as I was saying, if I'm starting a brand new squad and I need to, like, you know, set the right tone for the squad that I want, my first 3 signings, I know they're not seen as, like, star-studded signings, but for me, I get Keanu Kinney, I get Ruben Garrick, and I get Connor Watson. They're my 3 that I bring in straight away, and they're part of my squad. Watson's number 14 for me. Garrick can fill a bunch of different positions in the back line. But Kinney, I love me some Keanu Kinney. So back underway with a carry from Siasiua Takiaho, Catalans Dragons legend. So nearly into the second quarter of the game, they shift it left to Jake Trebojevic. Now with Brooks. Early spread here for Tolu Kula. Room to run as well. He's got a break. Support is inside from Ben Trebojevic, trying to keep up with him. Back inside, bobbles it slightly, falls to ground on the 20. Already up towards the 20. Wakeham down the left edge. Now back towards middle to Brooks. Then to Walsh. Space down the right. Launched it over the top. Garrick had to step past the touch judge. Back inside to Olakuatu. He's going to get wrapped up 3 metres out. Right to the sticks. We're done with the first quarter as well. Back towards the middle. It's with Walsh. Limited for numbers down the left-hand side here. I think they got like a 4-2 here. Quick hands. Cooler across to Hopewarte in the corner. Was it called forwards? It was called forwards. Jesus. Damn. So close for the Seagulls to score again. Bloody hell. Good day to you, Rob. How are you, sir? Going to Tenerife on Friday. We'll have a great time, Adam. Hope you enjoy. Oh, Fiona, what's wrong? I don't know what's happened here, but this is the first time I've seen you, and we've already started off on the wrong foot somehow. Who knows, honestly? Who knows? Anyway, 19 minutes to go in the first half. 12-4 for the Seagulls. Could have been 16. Next carry from Shibasaki up towards the 20. Just left of centre field. And the next one from Antonio Verhoeven. Through the centre of the park, 25 metres out from his own try line. 3 tackles to go for the Broncos. That's a crusher tackle on Verhoeven, though, so it's a penalty for the Broncos. Takiaho giving away the penalty so they can get up the field again. So that's huge for the Broncos. So they've only conceded 1 try so far. Still streaming the World Cup watch-alongs? Yes, I will be doing the FIFA World Cup. I'll be doing those as well. Just to try and get into a new sports as well. So Karapani's actually got 50 seconds left on the sin bin. And it's going to be Preston Ricky that's dragged back about 8 metres there. Plays with a Pakes in centre field. Right to Gusevski. Takiaho is on report as well. Back towards middle to Ben Hunt. Out the back to Mann. Flat ball on his outside to Willison. Now 45 metres out. Pakes right to Carrigan in centre field up towards the Seagulls 40 and just over it. 17.5 minutes to go. 2 tackles left for the Broncos as well. Pakes in centre field. Right to Hunt. Cross to Gusevski. That look forward as well. It is also giving us forward, so fair enough. Fair enough. There was one in the opening set that should have been called, but it was not. But Karapani is coming back on. So, to only concede 1 try, given how well the Seagulls have done for territory so far, that's actually a great start. That is a great start. Hobbit. Howdy. Only chosen to watch the games that's not silly o'clock in the morning. Same with me, Adam. That's how I pick my streams really as well. I'd love to stream every game, but I don't really want to get up at 5 in the morning, I'll be honest with you. 16 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Fresh set of 6 for the Seagulls on their own 40. Jake Trbojevic now up towards the halfway line. Easy meters again. Easy meters. 16.5 minutes to go. Down the short side left from Wakeham to Brooks. And a knock-on from Manley. Do they want to challenge it? Jake Trbojevic and Brandon Wakeham are both quite confident about that one. So we will see. Clock is stopped. 16 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Captain's challenge for the Manly Seagulls here. So referee believes he lost it in the play the ball or the pick-up from Wakeham. I'm not too sure. Okay, successful challenge. So there was a foot in the way from Preston Ricky. He said kicked out by Preston Ricky. His foot was still, but his foot was in the ruck. So I guess that's how you interpret it. There's a penalty for the Seagulls, though. And they've still got a challenge. When did the game start? It was at 28 minutes ago. It was 10:35 a.m. 7:35 p.m. for you guys. 10:35 a.m. for me. Back towards middle to Brooks. He hands it off to Paseka, and he stopped just short of the red zone. 4 tackles to go. Wakeham. Right to Walsh. Then to Takiaho. Straightens up with the carry. He's now 15 metres out just right of the sticks. I back the Seagulls, so I kind of want them to win. But I don't mind either way. Just want a good game. Left to Brooks. Great tackle there from Jordan Ricky. Drags him back towards the 20. 2 tackles to go. Wakeham. Now with Jake Trbojevic. Straightens up towards the 10. Last tackle for Manly. Wakeham out the back to Walsh. It's going to chip towards the back right corner. Saab versus Karapani. Just goes straight over both their heads and into touch. At least it wasn't out on the full. So that's okay. That's okay. It's a decent place kick there from Walsh. I do want to see more players kicking into the corner properly. Not aiming for the 10 so they can bat it back inside. Like, give your winger a proper challenge to go up and come down with it. Joe says, come on, Bronx. Well, let's see if they can come back into this one. 8 points down. Finally back to 13 on 13. 60% possession for Manly. Next carry from Tolty. And 69% possession for the Manly Seagulls as well. Oh, there was a touch on it. Karapani got a touch on that one, but it wasn't called. That should have been Seagulls' ball. That should have been. Carrigan with the next carry up towards the 14, just over it. 14 and a half minutes to go. This is going to be the last tackle for the Broncos. Yes, it is. It's first half. Out the back to Reece Walsh. Puts boot to ball. A lot of height on this one. Falolo underneath it. And returns it over the 20. Just over 14 minutes to go in the first half. It's now with Hopoate. Hands it off to Garrett. Oh, that was Walsh, sorry. Launched it across to Olakuatu. And he's taken to ground just over his own 20. It's going to be Garrick with the next carry down the right edge of the park over the 30. 35 out from his own try line. 3 tackles to go for Manly. Walsh at dummy half. Now with Takiaho. Up towards the 40. 2 tackles left. Wakeham. Left to Brown. Cross to Brooks. They've got the numbers down the left-hand side here, but a flat ball to Ben Trebojevic. Fairly quick play the ball for Wakeham. Short side left to Brooks on the last tackle. Kicks towards the back left with 13 and a half minutes to go. Walsh and Verhoeven both go up. Verhoeven beats Walsh to it. And he returns it up towards the 20. Arthurs. Absolutely smashed into by Brandon Wakeham. Absolutely smashed into. They launch it left to Mam. So now with Willison. They've not really made much ground here. First couple tackles are still on the 20. Walsh. Now Willison up towards the 30. Waits to get on the front foot, sir. Plays it in centre field for Pakes. He goes right to Carrigan. And the kick from the 40 on the last tackle from Hunt. Well placed, actually. This bounces nicely for Hopoate on the 10, but he returns it over the 20. Now 25 out from his own try line. 12 and a half minutes to go. Brooks hands it off to Farlolo with a carry. Just over their own 30. Seagulls in possession. Again, they've done really well for meters today. And down that left-hand side, they look good. So completion, 12 out of 15 for Manly, which is still okay. But 10 out of 11 for the Broncos, which is very solid. Very, very solid. 2 tackles to go. 12 minutes left in this first half as well. They're just over halfway. Brown with the next carry. He actually goes right to Walsh. Straightens up for the carry himself up towards the Broncos 40. Last tackle, Wakeham goes left to Brooks. Kicks on the last. Was he taken out late? We will see in a second. Bounces on the 20. And that will find touch. Is it a penalty for Manly or just to play the ball? Let's have a look on the contact. So Mam goes in. I think he's timed it well and he's wrapped up Brooks. I think that's okay. I think there's very initial slight contact with the leg. I think that's okay. Remember me, I've changed my name. It's me, Harry. You don't just call me Harry, I'm also a Leaf fan. I do, yeah, sounds familiar. It depends what your previous name was, you'd have to remind me. But that's a mistake from Antonio Verhoeven. They turn the ball over. Just over 11 minutes to go in the first half. They give some territory. Back to Manly. Slips through the hands of Antonio Verhoeven. That's not good. That is not good. We've got 133 people here. Howdy, folks. If you could leave a like on the live stream, helps us to get out there to more people. That'd be very kind of you. Thank you very much. So this will be a scrum for the Seagulls. 15 out. They go right to Walsh. Out the back, I think it's knocked on from Willison, so this will be a fresh set for the Seagulls. So this will be... Yeah, they might just repack the scrum here. 10 and a half minutes to go. Albert Hopoate's brother. I'm not sure. Could any NRL fans let me know if Albert and Lehigh are related? Out of curiosity. I have no idea if they are or aren't, but if somebody could let me know, that'd be great. So 15 out, scrum for the Seagulls. It's now with Brooks. He drops it off to Brown. And he's now 11 metres out. 10 minutes to go. Fresh set for the Seagulls. They go right to Walsh. Takiaho with the next carry into Shibasaki. Good tackle there. Help from Ezra Mam as well. 9 minutes 45 to go. Short side right to Olakuatu. He's going to get stopped. About 2 metres short of the try line. Right at the sticks. 3 tackles left. Plays it for Brandon Wakeham. Flat ball to Takiaho. Trying to crash over just in front of the line. Good defence though. Good scramble. 9.5 to go. 2 tackles left. Wakeham goes left to Brown. Then to Walsh. Couple steps. Back inside the 10. Left of the sticks. Last tackle. Wakeham. Out the back to Brooks. Chips crossfield. I think that's touched by a Broncos player actually. Collected by Ruben Garrick. He tried to kick through but he was tackled. That's a knock on the 20. I thought the Broncos got a touch on that one then, but it might have just been a poor kick. Let's have a look. So it was well taken from Garrick, but just couldn't really get the kick away. Well done, Shibasaki, to shut that one down. In the old days, that would have been play on, not played out. Was the old law? All right, fair enough. Tony, thank you. That's a new name in here. Howdy, Tony. Unless you've been here before, I don't know. But in the chat at least. Yes, you're related. Thank you very much, Tony. Vilive? Hopefully I've pronounced any of those right. It says up the Bronx. That's a penalty given away from the Seagulls. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Still only an 8-point ball game. High shot from Wakeham onto Tolte. So they gift the Broncos some free territory here. So just over 8 minutes to go. Bill says go Broncos as well. Are we going to potentially get a sin bin here? Are we going to get a sin bin for the Seagulls? Maybe. Oh. So, what's it going to be for Brandon Wakeham?
It's going to be another card. I can't speak. You ballless gate, Campbell. You dickhead.
Okay. So first it was Karapani, now it is Brandon Wakeham. The Seagulls will be down a man for the next 10 minutes. So for the final 8 minutes of this half, and then 2 minutes to start the second half. Great chance for the Broncos to come back into this one. We'll see what the Seagulls can do. Aussie guy. Bin him. Shocking. Shocking stuff. John Ricky with a carry just outside the red zone. 7 minutes 35 to go. Next carry from Semu. Just over 10 metres out. Shifting it right. Carrigan across to Walsh. Flat ball. Oh, that's a great tackle. Great tackle on Arthurs. Nearly through there. Pakes near the right touchline. On the fourth tackle back towards middle. Walsh now with Semu. Back inside the 10. 7 minutes 15 to go. Broncos with the extra man. 4 metres out. Just right at the sticks. Last tackle. Pakes. Right to Hunt. Little bit of a stutter there. Out the back to Walsh. Then across. Verhoeven has to step back inside. He's going to be wrapped up. That's good defence from the Seagulls. That's good defence. That was loud. Come on, I did it before. Come on, Rick. Come on. I'll play it again if you frustrate me. I'll play it again. Wait. 6 minutes 40 to go. It's going to be Saab with the first carry of this set for the Seagulls. So they are a man down. All they got to do is just manage the game. Complete the sets. Nothing silly. Simpkin is on the park as well. Hopwate with a carry just shy of the 20. Then I'll shift it right to Takiaho. He's had a bunch of carries today already. 25 out from his own try line. 2 tackles to go. So the Broncos have done well to restrict meters here. Brown with a strong run. Up towards the 40. There's not many props these days that'll just give it full beans into a tackle, are there? There's not that many. Good kick towards the back left. This will be collected just in front of the 10 from Verhoeven. 6 minutes to go in the first half. He's tackled on the 20. Good chase there from Manley. Good kick and a good chase. Simpkin holding on for way too long there, but nothing's given. Arthur's with the next carry. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Hunt at dummy half. 25 out from his own line. Down the right edge. Now back towards Milton Walsh. Across to Mam. He's wrapped up. Good defence. The ball pops out. Kicked on from Olakuatu. Collected by Karapani. But with 5.5 to go, I think that's a mistake from the Broncos. It's a penalty for the Seagulls. So it slipped out of Mam's hands there. Are they saying it was the pullback on Olakuatu? I mean, it's a bit soft, but I get it. So, Ball pops out of Mam's hands there. Okay, well, penalty for Manly anyway. They might just go for 2 here. That would be a smart move. Extend the gap to 10. You run the clock down. You get the ball back as well. I think 2 makes sense. So Olukwatu was taken out by Walsh. You've just burnt your toast. Ugh. Oh, well I'm upset for you. I'm really upset for you. They are going to go for 2. Ruben Garrick with 4.5 minutes to go is just going to run the clock down. And he likes to take his time with the conversions as well, so we'll get there eventually. Jalen? Have I pronounced that correct? Is it Jalen? That's my guess. Could be very wrong on that one. Chucky's here. Howdy, sir. The question is, Minecraft Man, do you think you earn enough money on an annual basis to be able to afford to bin that burnt toast and make some new toast? That's the question. How flush are you with cash? The kick is good. It's going to be 14-4 for the Seagulls. Just 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's a 10-point lead for Manly. I do think they deserve it as well. They've been solid in defence, even with the man down as well. They've done well to get up the park. Maybe a couple times they could have finished a chance here or there. Zaylen, gotcha, okay. That was close. I put more of a je sound to it. Zaylen, gotcha. Missed the Super League Thursday, Friday, so I thought I'd try NRL game. Scrap the toast. Fair play. Honestly, just get it gone. You made a mistake, you'll learn. You make some new toast. 3 minutes 15 to go in the first half. We are back underway. The Broncos kick towards the back left for the Seagulls. This will be collected in goal, or on the try line from Saab. Hands it off to Brown with a strong carry over the 10. Thing is with Brown, he puts everything into a carry, but it doesn't really get him anywhere. That's the only issue. Like, he hits the defensive line, and he is done at that point. But he still keeps going anyway. Gives it full beans. Olukwatu with the next carry. Just shy of the 30 down the right edge of the park. 3 tackles to go. The Seagulls might spread the ball about here. Takeoho straightens up with the carry. I reckon on this tackle they might move it around. 2 minutes 40 to go. 2 tackles left as well. Simpkin left to Brown. They do not spread the ball. He straightens up with the carry. Just shy of halfway. Last tackle. 2.5 minutes to go. Left to Brooks. Puts boot to ball towards the back left. Verhoeven collects it 5 out from his own try line. Returns it over the 10. Cutting back towards the middle slightly. He's 15 out from his own line. 3 defenders in the tackle who take him to ground. 2 minutes 15 to go. It's going to be Walsh. Now Karapani. Just shy of the 20. Push back a couple metres there. Second tackle for the Broncos. So now with Shibasaki up towards the 20. Pumping his legs. Good carry there. Down the right edge of the park. 3 tackles left for Brisbane. Pakes. Now with Willison. Up towards the 30. 2 tackles to go for the Broncos. 1 minute 45 left in this first half as well. Carrigan. Over the 30. 3 defenders in the tackle. They slam him into ground there. Only made 27 metres on this set. Is right to Hunt. Under a bit of pressure from Takiaho, but gets a dodgy kick away. Collected on the 20 from Hopawate. Returns it up towards the 30. And up towards the 40 already. That's a great place to start the set. So 3 minutes to go on the sin bin. But he's going to be out for the first 2 minutes or so in the second half. Cooler with a great carry. Nearly breaks through, but Jordan Ricky with an important tackle there. But he gets over halfway. So now with Farlolo. 3 tackles to go in the set. Simpkin waits at dummy half. And it's a penalty for the Seagulls. Oh dear. Oh dear. They could go for 2 again on this one. Make it a 12-point game. Run the clock down. See out the half. Oof, that's an awkward tackle from behind there from Tolte. That's awkward. That looks uncomfortable. Will come every Broncos game. I tend to do a lot of Broncos games. I think it just works out that way in the schedule. I like doing Broncos games because a lot of people join, and it means the chat's more active, which is great. But it just always seems to work out the Broncos are on at good times for me, or times that I can do, and not just 5 in the morning. We've got 15 seconds to go. I think the Seals will just go for 2 here. Okay. Welcome to the NRL Verhoeven. He's doing alright, the lad. Yeah, he's doing solid. Solid stuff. Could Broncos get a comeback? They could. It is the Broncos, to be fair. They can come back at any time. But Garrick will go for 2 from 40 metres out. This is a fairly tough kick, actually. But we'll see. Can he get this one? He can. It's basically in centre field. It's just a distance away, so... Could veer off towards the back end. Garrick steps up, and the kick is... good. Okay, then. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be 16-14 and half-time. So there we go. I'll put a fresh poll up in the stream. Who will win? And it's Sea Eagles lead 16-4 at half-time. So I'll put a fresh poll up in the live stream chat. Get your votes in there. Let me know who you think's going to win. Are you streaming a cup double this weekend? Yes. So I know there's a lot of NRL fans here that don't really care for Super League or the Challenge Cup, but the Challenge Cup semi-finals on this weekend. I'm doing St Helens versus Wigan, literally in a few hours. So if some people are still awake, you want to stop by for that one. Be a decent game. Saints versus Wigan. So it's up to you guys if you want to stop by. That's fine. And then tomorrow I'm doing Warrington versus Hull Kingston Rovers in the other semi-final. And that's played at Doncaster, where I've been once before. I was a mascot for England against France in the Four Nations. I actually made it on TV. Just. They did, you know when they normally scan across the line where they got the mascots standing in front of the players? I got Michael Shenton. Some of you may or may not know Michael Shenton, but I got him. And Tony Smith was head coach at the time of England. But they panned across. It cut off just before it got to me. They did the full scan, but it cut off on the feed before it got to me. And eventually the cameraman pulled back, and then I gave a thumbs up to the camera. But nearly missed out from my glorious moment. But I got there eventually. I got my 5 seconds of fame. It's not contrived, Rob. It just works out that way, mate. Us Broncos fans are very passionate. Well, it's greatly appreciated that people stop by. Please leave some like, folks, if you can. Well, since I asked people to like, there's been another 13 people that have liked the stream since I asked. So thank you very much for that. It's greatly appreciated. Queensland or New South Wales? I don't really have... Okay, actually, I've answered this question before, but it's been a while. So, my answer to that question, you might be asking other people though, even though I'm English. I don't have an affiliation, but when I was growing up, New South Wales were always seen as the underdogs because Queensland had the likes of Slater, Inglis, Lockyer, I'm forgetting a bunch of names, Cronk, Thurston, Smith, Meninga, I want to say. I hope I don't mess up any allegiances here. But basically, Queensland always had the majority of the stars, and New South Wales were always the underdogs, basically. So part of me backs New South Wales a little bit just because they were, from what my young brain recalls, just being underdogs. But it's, you know, it's started to turn a little bit. Bit of back and forth in recent years, which is good to see. But I can't really pick one, if I'm honest. I can't pick one. So, to look at the poll, 24 votes, 67% say the Broncos will make the comeback. If they can start well, 2 minutes with the extra man, shift the ball around, maybe find some points, that could be good. That could be huge. Okay. If you guys have any exact score predictions, feel free to, have a go. It's always nice to see a close game. Blowouts get somewhat harder to watch. Yeah, when it's a team that you really want to win, like, blowout scores are okay when you sort of bet on that thing to happen, or it's your team, or that's just what you've predicted. Like, that's okay, but just for a general game that you haven't really got any skin in the game for, it does get difficult. We do need more close games. I'm disappointed that I had the Cowboys to beat the Eels. I'm disappointed about losing my bet and prediction on that one, but it's good to see a close finish for once. Let's have a look at stats as well, see how things have been going on. Okay. Right then. So far, tries from Joey Walsh, Leah Hapuate, Antonio Verhoeven as well. 2 sin bins, one from Waken, one from Karapani. Team stats. 57% possession for Manly. More time in possession, obviously, by about 3 minutes. Completion rate, 80 to 76. The first team I'll say is always the Seagulls, so I'll always say Seagulls, then Broncos stats. More runs for Manly, more run meters, more post-contact meters. 3 line breaks to 1. 19 tackle breaks to 3. Excuse me? Jesus. 42 metres to 30 metres, average set distance. They're killing them there. More kick return meters as well. 2 offloads to 1 for the Broncos. 40-20 that Walsh got before. That was solid stuff. Joey Walsh, I should say. Tackle efficiency, solid from Manly today. They've made less tackles. They've missed 3 tackles. Broncos missed 19. But the Seagulls have got 4 ineffective tackles. The Broncos 1. 4 errors to 5. Penalties 3 to 5. Ruck infringement 0 to 3. So, a good handful of mistakes and penalties. I don't think it's been crazy though. Based on the flow of the game, it doesn't feel like it's been a crazy amount. Not here for your stream, but the Wolves mashed them, sir. Oh, against Huddersfield last week, it was a rough day, though. It was actually a really poor performance. We were good in the second quarter, and that was it. But it was not good. Or did I just miss a game? Oh, we played Wigan. It was Huddersfield and then Wigan, wasn't it? Or am I just making that up? I actually can't remember who we played last. That's really bad. That is really, really bad. Was it Wigan that... Yes, it was. No, it was Huddersfield. For God's sake, man. My brain's not working. Yeah, so we had 2 solid back-to-back wins against Lee. One of those being in the quarter-final. Terrible loss to the Catalans Dragons. Absolutely garbage. Well, solid win against Wigan. Solid against Huddersfield, but poor performance. I'm a little bit worried about tomorrow. Are you from us? I am from England, sir. Jared Warrior-Hargreaves on the analysis once again. He does sound good on the desk. He does sound good. Okay. My exact score prediction is still on. I think it's going to be tricky to get. It's going to be very difficult. Because I do need a lot of points in the second half. I need 16 more from the Seagulls, and I need... $18 more. Jesus, my brain didn't work then. 16. Basically, the Broncos will win 18-16 in this half. I'll take that. Okay. So if you want to join the NRL Predictions League, there's a link that I've pinned in the live stream chat. Get on over there, sign up, just pick your winners each week. Pick a minimum of 4. So it's a bit late for this week. We'll get in there, Just pick your winners and get stuck in. Broncos will win. We will see. Made me smile. No offence. He's as British as they come. Let me just go get a cup of tea or something then. Okay. We've had a few more people liking, which is greatly appreciated. Where are we at for subs right now? 16,631. Damn. Target was 20k by the end of the year, which I think is possible. So the target for next year would be 25. But I think there's half a chance of 25k this year. There's half a chance. Which would be insane. Whee. So I do think the Broncos can come back. The problem is they've got to stop making silly mistakes. They actually need to get up the field now. So a little bit more energy. They've got to spread the ball around more. So going through the middle is not really working. They've got some big forwards there, but so Manly. And they're doing well to restrict meters. Average set distance is 12 meters greater for Manly per set. So they're getting killed for field position at the minute, Brisbane. So they've got to move the ball around. Normally towards the back end of games, they turn it on. They play quicker, with more energy, more enthusiasm. They just got to go for it. But I reckon early on they'll just try and establish a foothold in the game with an extra man for the first 2 minutes or so. But we'll see. Congrats. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. I remember the first year, like, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I remember seeing, like, on my sort of dashboard, 1,000 subs. That was a cool moment. And then 3,000. I remember the first time as well, somebody recognised me or came up to me in person, which is really cool. It was, I was at about 3,500 subscribers, and this was 2024. Warrington Wolves made the Challenge Cup final, so we were against Wigan. We're having a good year that year. But we went to Wembley. I went by myself. I normally go to games with my dad, but he doesn't normally do away games. But I thought, he's not going, but I'll go by myself. That was the worst performance we put in all year. And I was pissed. Like, I was really, really frustrated after losing in the Challenge Cup final against Wigan. I think it was like 19-6, something like that. But we were poor. But I'm walking up the Wembley Way to get to the train station. And I'm just in a mood. I'm not feeling good at all after that. And then somebody walks up to me on the train and goes, this older gentleman, his name was Joe. I don't think he's here, but if he is, that'd be cool. But he comes up to me and says, "Do you present a YouTube channel?" And I'm thinking, you know what? The game doesn't matter anymore. I'm good now. I'm good. That fixed my mood right up. Because that was cool. The first time, like, people had mentioned on TikTok that they'd recognised me at games but never said hello or come up to me. But to have someone come up to me and we have a conversation, that he watches the channel. He was a Wigan fan. We spoke a bit about the game. He said that, he liked that I was unbiased and things like that. So, and then he spoke to these younger lads. I think he was telling these younger lads about the channel as well, that had no clue who I was or about Rugby League in general, because it was in London. So, well, that was cool. That was really cool. Like, the game frustrated me, but after that moment, I was good. I was completely fine after that, because that was damn cool. But I've had a few other moments since then where people have recognised me or asked, which is nice. Okay, both teams are out. We'll get back underway in a second here. So I'll end this poll. 71 votes, 56% say the Broncos will make the comeback and win this one. Okay. Normally a lot of Broncos fans in here, so, you know, does make sense. Does make sense. Okay, moments away from kickoff. Finds you one day at the Halliwell Jones. Surely at some point, Jay, surely. I don't know what stand you're in, but I'm in the east stand, and when we walk back to the car, we go through the south stand we go through it and then we go out that way. It's not the posh seats, there's no padding on them. Still plastic. And we're back underway for the second half. Kick towards the back left from the Broncos, collected by Jason Saab. Hands it off to Takiaho up towards the 10. Let's have it. So, the Seagulls are man down for roughly 2 minutes. And we'll see how they get on. Olakwatu with a carry up towards the 20. They'll enjoy having possession to start. At least they can run the clock down. It's back towards the middle to Saab. Bobbled it then, nearly dropped it. 30 seconds gone. Simpkin down the right edge of the field. 3 tackles to go. It's now with Brown. We had an option on his outside to Takiaho then. He could have gone there. Belinda says Seagulls 13 plus. Okay. I think that's on, actually, to be fair. Wouldn't be surprised if that happened based on how the game's gone. But, that's 50 seconds gone. Not long until Waken comes back on, but a kick on the last from the Seagulls. Collected 5 out from Walsh. Hands it off to Karapani. A little bit awkward for him there. Cuts down the left-hand side up towards the 20. Good return. That's 1 minute gone. Mam, now with Shibasaki. Makes about 5 metres. Taken to ground. From 3 defenders. Hunt, now Willison. I need to yawn. I knew it was coming. 1 minute, 20 seconds gone. Mam down the left-hand side. Hands it off to Tolty with a carry over the 40. Few metres shy of halfway. 90 seconds gone. Short side left. Walsh. Quick hands across. Slightly wayward. Kick through from Karapani. It's still a live ball. But that will find touch. Good effort there. Good effort. Not much room to work with, but they had a go. I don't mind it. And Wakeham is back on. So we are going to be back to 13v13. Let's get this sorted. Okay. 2 minutes gone in the second half. It's going to be a scrum on the halfway line. This is, it's Broncos ball apparently. Okay. My bad. I thought it might have been the Seagulls, but it's the Broncos ball with a fresh set on the halfway line. Hunt will feed it in. Pakes goes right to Arthurs. Straightens up with a carry, now inside Seagulls territory. 2.5 minutes gone. Back towards the middle to Hunt. Drops it off to Willison. And he carries it up towards the 40. Inside Seagulls half. 4 tackles to go. Pakes left to Carrigan. Then to Hunt. Flat ball is outside to Willison. That's a good line there, but can't quite break through. Up towards the 30. 3 tackles to go. Pakes looks left, but goes right. Tolty just drops it. Or it bounces off his knee, I think. Straight to the hands of the Seagulls. But Brooks with a carry. Down the left-hand side over the 30. So fresh set for the Seagulls now. Up towards the 40 with Lehigh Hopewate. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Good meters from him again. Really good meters. Just shy of the halfway line. Simpkin, now Takiaho. Over halfway. Four tackles left as well. Brown with the next carry. 30 metres out, 3 tackles to go as well. Great yards currently for the Seagulls. It is right to Walsh. Across to Garrick. Straightens up, steps back inside, looks for an offload. Gets one to Olakwatu. Up towards the 20, down the right edge of the field. Eventually taken to ground. 2 tackles to go. Near the right touchline with Simpkin at dummy half. Left to Walsh. Kicks on the 4th. Chip towards the back right. Saab looking to go up. He collects it just in front of the try line, but he'll get wrapped up by about 3 or 4 defenders there. So that's... Oh, this is actually the last. I just realised it's the last. It's out the back to Walsh. Skips past one. Can he? Flicks the ball onto Brooks. Launched it across. Is now with Farlolo. A ball across Arthurs. Gets a tip on, but it touches the ground first. Just completely escaped my mind. It was the 4th tackle. Seagulls collected it. Last tackle, they shift it left. Arthurs knocks the ball on. But it's fine though. Needed to defuse that one. It was looking like a good ball across from Falolo there. Hopewate would have been in. That's a good stop there. Good stop. 4.5 minutes gone in the second half. Great chance for the Seagulls to extend the lead here. To hit 20. So they'll feed the ball into the scrum. Out the back. And through centre field is now with Takiaho in between the sticks, 5 metres out. Simpkin. Right to Walsh. Then to Olakwatu. Bumps off one. Straightens up. He's going to be stopped 2 metres out right at the sticks. 5 minutes gone. In centre field with Brown. Flat ball to Takiaho. Spins. Trying to crash over. Has he got it? I think he's got it. He doesn't look in a good way though. I think he might be hurt. On-field call is a try. Oi. Takiaho, again, the Catalans Dragons legend, with the try. He's still down. He's not looking good. I'll wait for confirmation. But this should be 22-4 in a second. I think somebody just landed awkwardly on his ankle, or his knee got in an awkward spot, maybe. Grounds it cleanly. Yeah, that is going to be fine, I think. This will be 20 points to 4 with the kick to come, but I'll just give him the kick because it's right next to the post. 6 minutes gone. It's looking good for Manly. It's looking good. Do you see West Ham beating Arsenal, Rob? I do. I think West Ham, they're on good form at the minute. So I can see them doing it. Tries confirmed. I think it's his ankle. He's not in a good way. He's not in a good way at all. He's definitely going off. Come on, Seagulls. The win seals my multi. What do you put on? Captain Schmoker. And what do you win? Well, the stretcher's coming out. Can't score goals. That's the problem I see in them. I don't know. I could see maybe a 1-1 possibly. Maybe a 2-1 Arsenal. I think I could see a 2-1 or... Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal, I think. But West Ham can still get a result from that one. Terrible to see. Hope he's okay. Indeed. Like, he's just not moving at all. Yeah, I know, Adam, but, you know, any result can happen. Actually, yeah, good point. In pain as well. And still getting the ball down cleanly. Fair play to him. Oh, I see where it was. Yeah, I see. Highlander, Newcastle, Rabbitohs and Seagulls. $20 for 160. Fair dues. I think you've got this one covered. I think you've got it. Well, fair play. Fair play to you. So, for those that can't see the game, just so you're aware, the game is stopped currently. We've got 33 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the game. Takiaho is getting some treatment. He might have to be stretched off in a bit here, so it's going to take a little bit longer, folks. It's going to take a bit longer. But we'll get there eventually. Kieran Foran's done a great job. He's done a really, really good job with the Seagulls. The thing is, with Kieran Foran, surely after this, the Seagulls, one, will consider giving him the full-time job. I don't know if they have. I think he's just filling in for now, but they could make him official. If they want to go with someone else, they could keep him on as part of the coaching staff. And if they move him on, maybe New Zealand head coach in the future? Maybe? Or just another full-time job somewhere else. Yes, Joe, we're in the second half, but the clock is stopped. Takiaho is injured at the minute after Manly just scored a try. So this is taking a while to deal with him. This is going to take a long time. Would love to see the Broncos fire now and come back. They just have to stop doing that. Drop the comeback Kings title and maybe start the game well. Yeah, that would be a good change, wouldn't it? Jake Trebojevic is warming up to replace Takiaho, I think. But yeah, that would be great if they could start well. It's really impressive how they managed to do it nearly every week. But the problem is they allow too many meters. That's their biggest issue. Teams get up the field easily. They do a lot of great defensive work. For the amount of defensive work they have to do on the goal line, points-wise, they actually do all right, but they just let teams get up the field. Okay, Takeao is now on the stretcher. We've got a bunch of guys ready to lift him up. So that is unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I don't know exactly what the injury is or how long it's going to be as well. But if I hear any updates, I'll let you guys know. D is fine. It's the giveaway 6 again. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, hey, that's John Clark, former Warrington Wolves player. Howdy, John. But yeah, the Broncos are a solid defensive side. It's just the amount of defensive work they have to do on the goal line. It's just too much over 80 minutes. They eventually just let in too many points. That's the issue. But they are a good defensive team. What do you feel, bro? Seagulls will win? I think so. Who got injured? It's Takiaho. Got injured. I'll put the marker up next to him. Okay. Still need to get the conversion as well. The kick from Garrick is good. So yeah. So the symbol next to Takiaho just means injury. I don't think anyone else has been hurt. So I think we're good for now. Indeed, Rick. Indeed. So we'll get back underway in a second. It's 22 points to 4. Confirmed. And the Broncos will get us back underway in a second. Folks, we are back underway. So here we go. 33 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this game. Collected from Walsh next to the touchline. And it's Saab with a carry over the 10. So everyone's got a good rest here. So let's see what the energy levels are like on both sides. Paseka with the next carry up towards the 20. Still down the right edge of the park. 33 minutes to go. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Short side right to Hamal Olakuatu. Up towards the 30 near the right touchline. 3 tackles to go for Manly. Next carry from Ruben Garrick. Up towards the 40. 2 tackles left for Manly. Still down the right edge of the field. Back towards the middle to Nathan Brown. Just shy of halfway. Last tackle for the Seagulls coming up. Simpkin. Left to Brooks. Inside pressure from Pakes, but gets a kick away. This bounces just behind the 20. Knocked backwards from Walsh. And he carries it back over the 10. Slammed into by Hamal Olakuatu, who drived him into the ground. What a tackle. But it's a penalty. High shot on the Broncos. They can get up the field now. Damn. Any chance for Broncos? Of course. They are, great at the comeback. I don't know if I can see it in this game. But there's still 32 minutes to go, so you never know. High shot there from Paseka on Karapani. So fresh set for the Broncos over the 40 with Willison. A few metres shy of the halfway line. Pakes down the left edge of the park, waits at dummy half. Now with Semu, over halfway, lands on his front, wants a quick play the ball. Simpkin slowing down the ruck there. That could be a 6 again, but that's not called. Hunt, right to Mam, out the back to Walsh. Option on his outside to Verhoeven, but just takes the carry up towards the 40, inside Seagulls territory. He's now with Mam. Then to Carrigan. Eventually taken to ground on the Seagulls 30. Great chance here for the Broncos to start answering back. Maybe make it a 12-point game soon. They shift it left to Mam, looking for an offload. Wrapped up 25 metres out. 31 minutes to go in this game. Last tackle for Brisbane. Pakes down the short side left. To Hunt. Flat ball across to Shibasaki. He's going to get tackled 15 out. The ball pops out backwards. But the referee's going to say it's a turnover. 31 minutes to go. Broncos have some quality players. It's a shame about injuries. Reynolds is the man. Yeah, huge injuries. At the very least, Walsh is there, and I think he could turn it on at any point. I think Reynolds is great for game management and keeping the Broncos in a game, but it's Walsh that's the biggest game changer, I think. So, sort of, it shouldn't be all on him, but he's that good of a player. To me, it kind of is on him. That's what he can do. He can change this game single-handedly. But we'll have to wait and see. Seagulls in possession. Ben Trebojevic with the next carry. Pumping his legs over halfway. Good meters there from Ben Trebojevic. Simpkin at dummy half. 2 tackles to go. Short side left to Brooks. Straightens up with a carry over the 30. Back inside to Simpkin. Then he gets the ball across to Wakeham. Room in centre field. Walsh across to Faulolo. One to beat. Stopped on the 10. Good tackle there from Walsh and Pakes. Just less than 30 to go. Last tackle. 10 metres out between the sticks. Right to Walsh. Launched it across the right touchline. Back inside from Saab. Olakwatu. Towards the line. Flicks the ball back. Collected from Shibasaki. I thought that was going out on the full there from Walsh because there was a lot of power on that kick. But Saab back inside. Karapani with a carry for the Broncos. Good effort there. Really good effort. But next carry. Tarfa with a carry. Verhoeven with the next one. Up towards the 10. Push back a metre or two. It's the 4th tackle and the Broncos are still behind the 10. Salty with a carry down the left-hand side. Up towards the 20. Good stuff. Short side left, they're having a go in. Man needs an offload. Gets one. And they knock on the 30. Oh my God. Look, I appreciate you having a go. But you've been stuck behind the 10 for 4 tackles. You lose the ball on the 30. Just give it Reece Walsh for the kick. He's got the biggest boot in this game. Give him the ball on the last and let him belt it. I appreciate you having a go, but not on that set. Not on that one. 28.5 minutes to go. Down the right edge with the Seagulls. Now back towards middle to Brooks. He has to straighten up and take a carry on the 30. I can imagine, Rick. I can imagine. Simpkin. Right to Wakeham. Drops the ball off to Brown. So just realised that the 2 hookers are on. So is Wakeham playing at 13 maybe? Or is he in the half? He can't be in the halves. Wakeham might be at 13, I think. 28 minutes to go. 3 tackles left. Inside the red zone. They shift it right to Wakeham. Then across to Walsh. Now with Garrick 2-on-1 possibly. Garrick nearly slices through the line. 5 metres out near the right touchline. So back towards middle to Walsh. Then to Simpkin. Out the back to Brooks. Now with Faulolo. Takes the carry himself. 15 metres out. Last tackle coming up. Over on the left edge of the field. Now the last. Hopawate. Right to Brooks. Chips towards the back right corner. We have a contest. Garrett goes up. Knocks it backwards. But it is collected. Knocks backwards from Willison. I think Wilson wanted a penalty for a high shot there. But it's Karapani with a carry. Over the 10. 15 out of his own line. Good carry. Do you think the NRL has more big hits than the Super League? Big hits, yes. I think so. Oh, that's a dodgy offload. That's a dodgy offload from the Broncos. Brooks has the ball 15 out. Made that 10. Offloads it to Cooler. A back Cooler anytime. Still waiting on that one. Inside the 10. In centre field with Wakeham. Right to Paseka. He then drops it. Oh my God. There's a chip and chase. What a mess here. Penalty for the Broncos. What an absolute mess. Let me just have a look at this one again. So Walsh with the chip and chase. Minecraft. I just meant in this game, Minecraft man. Not the game in general, just this one. So penalty kick to touch from the Broncos. They'll start a brand new set around the halfway line. Shibasaki with a carry up towards the 40. I love the way Shiba tackles. Just gets up and gets on with it. Yeah, he's solid. It's what earned him the Maroons jersey last year. Salty with a carry. Just over 30 metres out. Hang on a minute. Oh, we've got two footies on the pitch, mate. 35 metres out. Broncos in centre field with Carrigan. Jake Trbojevic is coming back on soon. They go left to Mam. Flat ball, that might have been forwards. It's been called forwards. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. 25 and a half minutes to go. Mistake there from Ezra Mam. Forward pass to Willison on his outside. Oh, dear. What accent? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I never... Don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even here. You can't even see me. So, 25 minutes to go. There's something in my eye. Not important to the game, but still, just so you guys know. There's something in my eye. It's no longer in my eye, I don't think. We move. 24 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Seagulls in possession. 25 out from their own try line. Wakeham. Now Alaquatu. Up towards the 30. And it's going to be a penalty for the Seagulls. Silly. Snuck that in there. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Dangerous tackle. Far out, mate. Fresh set of 6, 45 metres out. Garrick with the tap and carry over the 40. Just over 35 metres out down the right edge of the park. 24 minutes to go. Simkin back towards the middle. It's now with Jake Trbojevic back on the park. Shifting it left with Daniel Paseka. I can only say that word like... oh my god, I've forgotten his name. The most famous Aussie that's ever lived. I can't remember his name. What's his first name? Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Please forgive me, Australians. Please forgive me. Thank you. Oh my god, I forgot his first name. I could only think of his son. Because we share the same name. Okay, Seagulls in possession, just over 10 metres out. I do apologise. It is right to Wakeham with a chip towards the back right. Saab goes up. He's been good in the air today. Couple of mistakes out, and he drops it there. Shibasaki with a carry back up towards the 10 near the touchline. Yeah, that's the one. It just escaped my brain. $23 minutes to go in this one. It is a penalty for Brisbane. So if I want my exact score... Oh yeah, they were miles offside from the 20-metre tap. Miles offside. Robert Irwin looks like a nice lad, though. Comes across a really nice guy. So yeah, I'm glad he's doing such a good job as well. 22 and a half minutes to go. 68% completion from the Broncos. 79 from Manly, that is solid. 80 is normally the target you want to aim for. But that's shocking from Brisbane. 26 missed tackles as well. They go for a ball out the back, but it's knocked forwards from the Seagulls, so a fresh set for the Broncos. Carrigan up towards the Seagulls 40. Then loses the ball. But no advantage, so it's going to be Broncos ball. 22 minutes to go in this game. Broncos need to start answering back. So as I was going to say before, I need 10 points from Manly and 18 points from Brisbane. Son is a top shelf young man. Nice that you'll mention. Yeah, it's greatly appreciated. I get a shout out every time somebody says his name. I'll claim that. Pakes goes left off the back of the scrum to Shibasaki over the 40. Now 35 metres out near the left touchline. 21 and a half minutes to go. Next carry from Tolty up towards the 30. Pakes down the left edge of the park. Waits at dummy half. He goes right to Hunt in centre field. Flat ball is outside to Tafa. Offloads it and there's a knock on. Wakeham chips. There's a chase there. Oh, this could be nice. Good recovery. Cooler's gone. Mam is chasing. Do it anytime. I backed him anytime. Good lad. Good lad. What a try. First of all, Brandon Wakeham. Nice little chip over the top. Falalo chases. Good recovery there from, I think it was Verhoeven that was chasing. Ends up in the hands of Cooler, and he bolts it. Good effort from Ezra Mam to get across, though. Really good effort, but that's a beauty. Gorgeous. So it's Taffa with the offload to Walsh. He drops it. Ends up in the hands of Wakeham. Little dink over the top. Falolo takes it on the full. Verhoeven chasing. Hands it off to Cooler. And he's gone. Again, good effort from Mam. He's stays with him there. But that's a beautiful try. Beautiful. Wait. So Cooler anytime. You love to see it. I've done quite well with the winners, margins, and try scores this week. It's going quite well. Okay. Are we sweating a bit? Well. Get yourself a shower. I have been tempted to get to a game over there at some point. I'm not desperate to get to Australia to go see the country. It would be nice. But if I could at least get to one game over there in my lifetime, that'd be good. A grand final or an Origin game. I do think if the NRL chooses to go international with State of Origin, just for one game, I think they'd sell out Wembley quite easily. 90,000, I think they'd sell out. Kick from Garrick is no good. It is 26 points to 4. And I thought it was the Broncos who scored. Never. Sweat retracts. Put the deodorant back in the bottle. Have you covered? You can stay here for no money. Well, that's greatly appreciated. Feed you well. Take you to Suncoat for an Origin game. Well, that sounds lovely. Actually, how much is a flight? Let's have a look. How much is a flight to Brisbane, you say? Manchester would be my closest airport. We'll get back underway in a second, by the way. To Brisbane. And State of Origin... Is it next month? Let's assume I look at next month and it's on a Wednesday, so I'd fly out on a Monday probably to go back on a Friday. I'll search that. See what comes up. 19 minutes 15 to go. Manly Seagulls in possession off the back of another try. A beautiful try, that is. Second tackle, Simpkin at dummy half. They are 15 out from their own try line. Shifts it left to Wakeham. Then to Brooks, across to Cooler. Up towards the 20, near the left touchline. 19 minutes to go. Lehigh Harpawate with the next carry up towards the 30. 2 tackles left in this set for Manly. So now with Ben Trebojevic. Straightens up towards his own 40. Last tackle coming up for Manly. So I'm looking at minimum £1,100, which is over $2,000. 18 and a half minutes to go. Was that out on the full then? I think that was out on the full. I did just miss something, I do apologise. A New Zealander up the wires. Chill, bro. Sorry. 18 minutes to go in this game. Yes, Kerry, I'm doing the Saints Wigan game. It's going to be Taffa with the next carry. It's going to be Ben Hunt in possession in centre field. Shifting it right now with Ricky. Jordan Ricky, that is. Inside the red zone in centre field. 3 tackles to go. Pakes goes left to Hunt, then to Mam. Flat ball to Willison, who drops it. Seagulls in possession with Clayton Fa'alalo and returns it just shy of the 20. What does that even mean? What does ch even mean? Does it mean anything? Or is it just a noise? Seagulls in possession on the 20. Next carry from Ben Trebojevic. Slammed into the ground. Just shy of the 30. Simpkin back towards the middle to Jake Trebojevic. Over the 30. 17 minutes to go. 3 tackles left in this set for Manly. Simpkin right to Taniel Paseka. Gets an offload back to Simpkin. Eats up a few more metres. Seagulls a few shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go as well. Walsh. Now with Bullimore. Straightens up towards the Broncos 40. Last tackle coming up. In centre field. Simpkin. Goes left to Brooks. Puts boot to ball. A lot of height on this one. Coming down 15 out. Verhoeven goes up. Knocks on. Second knock on from the Seagulls. So that's going to be Seagulls ball 15 out. Jesus. Talked you on Discord about it, matey? Just know you don't have to spend a cent when you get it. Well, it's very kind of you. I don't want to, We'll see. We'll see. Almost using any context of acknowledgement. Hi, thank you, cool, sweet as. Sweet as, bro. Yeah, fish and chips. It's crazy, bro. Moving on. 16 minutes to go. Bullimore with the carry up towards a 10. Simpkin, in between the sticks of dummy half, goes left to Brooks. Out the back to Ben Trebojevic. Straightens up with a carry 5 metres out down the left edge of the park. And a 6 again for the Seagulls. Back towards the middle to Brooks. Hands it off to Bullimore. About 7 metres out between the posts. 15 and a half minutes to go. They shift it right to Jake Trebojevic. Second tackle. They launch it right to Walsh. Flat ball. Jesus, that's a strong shot. That's awkward there. But well taken, though, from Farlolo not to lose it. Simpkin goes to the line himself. I think he's been held up there from Walsh and Mam. That's good defence. That is good defence. 4th tackle coming up. 2 to go in this set. So on the 10 with Jake Trebojevic. Now with Paseka. Pumping his legs. 4 metres out in front of the right post. 15 minutes to go in this game. Last tackle. Simpkin left to Brooks. Flat ball to Ben Trebojevic. Switches the ball back to Clayton Farlolo. But he's wrapped up 6 metres out from the try line. So not a bad place to turn the ball over. Decent stuff. So I need a try and a kick from the Seagulls here. And 3 tries, 3 kicks from Brisbane. I think there's not really enough time for that many points, I don't think. Shibasaki with a carry. 15 out from his own try line. 14 and a half minutes to go. Karapani, it was going to be Karapani, but it is Willison with the carry. A few metres shy of the 30 down the left edge of the park. 3 tackles to go. Carrigan with the next carry up towards the 40. 2 to go for Brisbane. Just left to centre field. Now through the middle with Hunt. Out the back to, I think that's Duffy. Flat ball to Ricky and he drops it. Oh dear. Their set completion rate must be utter shenanigans right now. Have we got live stats? 61%. 14 errors. 11 from the Seagulls, 14. Cowboys had 18 yesterday. God, that got on my nerves. 61% completion rate. So 13 and a half to go. Seagulls in possession just over 40 metres out. Left to Jake Trebojevic. Jordan Ricky bursting out the line. But he stopped on the 40. He's right to Paseka. Straightens up towards the 30. And some extra metres too. 25 metres out. Butter on the ball indeed. Simpkin switches back to Brooks. Room in centre field. Couple steps. Gets an offload. It's now with Joey Walsh. He stopped 15 out right at the post. 13 minutes to go. 2 tackles left for Manly as well. Short side right. Farlolo kicks the ball through. Is it going to go dead in gold? Yes, it is. A couple of players sort of shepherded off there. Hey, be careful, Jay. Be careful. They'll be after you. Be careful. 12 minutes 40 to go. 12 and a half minutes left. Verhoeven with a carry up towards the 30 for Brisbane. Any more points in this game? I feel like there's still some points maybe either way. I think the Seagulls still have a try or two in them. Broncos maybe 1 or 2. But I'm not sure. Oh, has he lost it? Jesus Christ. He's lost it. Are they about to beat the Cowboys for errors here? Oh my God. 12 minutes to go. Another mistake from the Broncos. They cannot complete a set right now. This is garbage. Must say, as the current Prems must apologise on behalf of all Brisbane. It's not your responsibility. It's okay. It's okay. In centre field with Brooks. Hands the ball off to Bullimore. On the halfway line, with a fresh set, 11.5 minutes to go. Simpkin at dummy half goes right to Paseka. Straightens up with a carry up towards the 40. Second half completions, 11 out of 14 for Manly, 5 out of 14 for Brisbane. Walsh with a carry down the right hand side. Olakuatu stopped on the 20. The Broncos have had 14 sets and completed 5. Okay. Trebojevic with a great carry, now 15 out in centre field, 11 minutes to go. Left to Brooks. Flat ball to Ben Trebojevic. Brooks has looked quite good today. He's been quite lively. He's done alright. But I've been impressed with Joey Walsh as well. He looks quite steady at 7. Brooks with a kick towards the back right corner. We have a contest. Garrett goes up, so does Shibasaki. Garrett collects it, but he is going to be stopped a few metres away from the try line. So this will be Broncos' ball, but there's a long way to go here. Seagulls need to be disciplined. Broncos need to complete a set. 10.5 minutes to go. And Jackson Sherab is on for his NRL debut. Go on, lad. Good luck, sir. Hey, best of luck, sir. Best of luck. Sherab gets involved in the tackle, wearing number 16. Carrigan with the next carry for the Broncos, up towards the 30. 2 tackles left for Brisbane, and there's 10 minutes to go in this game. Walsh with a possible 40-20 attempt here. Distance and angle was okay, but Clayton Failolo was there. He returns it over the 30 for the Seagulls. 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Back towards the middle with Ruben Garrick. Straightens up. 35 out from his own try line. Second tackle in this set for the Seagulls. Joey Walsh at dummy half. Hands it off to Sherab with his first carry in the NRL. Olakuatu down the right hand side. The ball comes loose. Mam needs some support. Gets an offload to Karapani, and he's going to be stopped on the the Seagulls 30. It's a great chance for Brisbane now. Bit of a mess from both sides here, really. Duffy, a little bit of a shimmy. 25 metres out in centre field. Fresh set for the Broncos, 9 minutes to go. 6 again for ruck infringement. Launches it over the top there from Walsh. Verhoeven steps back inside slightly. Good tackle there from Hopawate. Just less than 9 to go. Arthur's back towards the middle to Walsh. Then to Duffy. Looking to shift left. Flat ball. Just over 10 metres out. In centre field. Pakes. Right to Walsh. Dinks it through. Ben Hunt is chasing, but it's tapped over the dead ball line from Failolo, and that'll be a goal line dropout. Seagulls can always go short on this one. They don't need to belt it long. They could easily go short. Eight minutes 20 to go in this game. So what will Manly do? What will they do? Howdy, Spring. Howdy. It's a short dropout, and it's knocked on by Karapani. So this will be Manly Seagulls' ball with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go on their own 10. They'll feed the ball into the scrum shortly. Bullymore with the carry. I don't need to yawn. Sorry, folks. Excuse me. Next carry from Hopawate. 7 minutes 20 to go. Up towards the 30. A lot of great carries from him today, Hopawate. Simpkin waiting at dummy half. Scooting up towards the 40. Easy meters there. Easy meters. 7 minutes to go. 3 tackles left. Right to Jake Trebojevic. Out the back to Walsh. 3 on 2 possibly. Goes at the line himself. Gets an offload. It's collected by Karapani. I think it was forwards anyway. Run meters 1300 compared to 800. Oh my god. Have I missed something here? What do you mean is hating? What do you mean? Anyway, Carrigan with the carry up towards the 40. 6.5 minutes to go. 30 missed tackles from the Broncos. 2 tackles left for Brisbane. Duffy goes left to Preston Ricky, hands it off to Hunt. Kicks cross field, collected by Verhoeven. What can he do with that? Well, he carries it up towards the 30, fair enough. Made the most of a shit situation there. Plays it for Pakes, left to Duffy. Last tackle, Walsh. That's forwards, and it's the last tackle. Brisbane, what are you doing? What are you doing? Duffy handed it off to Preston Ricky. He just gave it to Ben Hunt and said, you do something with it. He kicked it straight across the field. Verhoeven ate up a few metres. Last tackle, Walsh just pops it up to Preston Ricky, takes the tackle. It's the last tackle. What are you doing? That is so bad. Broncos have been poor today. Really, really poor. 5.5 minutes to go. Simpkin down the right edge of the field. Second tackle. Now with Olakawatu up towards the halfway line. On way to your stadium now. And of course it's raining. Oh, it's sunny. What are you on about? Look at that sun. You love it in Warrington. 5 minutes 15 to go. 2 tackles left. Ben Trebojevic with a carry up towards the 30. Great carry. Just over 20 metres out. It's going to be the last tackle coming up for the Seagulls. They could just go for one here. Shits and gigs. Left to Brooks. Chips towards the back left. And it's going to be knocked on from Verhoeven. Olakawatu, what am I on about? Cooler kicks through. Completely different players. Just less than 5 minutes to go. Whose ball is this? Is it Manly's ball? Oh, I didn't see it was knocked out. I didn't see that. I thought the whistle was blown earlier. 4.5 minutes to go. It is Manly's ball 10 metres out. They shift it right to Walsh. Now with Sherab. 4 minutes 15 to go. Eventually gets to play the ball inside the 10. They shift it right to Walsh. Launches the ball across to Garrick. Just has to take the tackle on the 10. 4 minutes to go near the right touch line. Broncos been shocking today. Indeed. Birchwood was bad, but calm down now. Where I'm in the stadium. When in. We'll say where in the stadium when you're in. Okay. I read that correctly the second time. Thank you, sir. Is that a penalty for Manly? It is. They will tap. Hand it off to Walsh. Now with Simpkin. Then to Bullymore. Carries it just shy of the 10. Off to the pub. We'll watch to the end. Always follow your chaps to the end. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Simpkin. Left to Walsh. Flat ball to Sherab. 3.5 to go. Dragging a few defenders. He's about 2 metres out left of the sticks. Simpkin. Right to Jake Trebojevic. Then to Walsh. Slightly wayward out the back. It might have been touched by a Broncos player. Not sure. It was. So Falolo with a return. With a fresh set. Inside the red zone. Oof. Rough tackle there. So just inside the 20. 3 minutes left. Fresh set for the Seagulls. Brooks went from the left to right. It's now with Wakeham. Wants to switch back. Gets one. From Bullymore. A little bit sluggish on this set. Or the last couple of plays here. From Manly. It's only the first tackle. Left to Brooks. Out the back to Cooler. Goes at the line. He takes it inside the 10. Second tackle. Simpkin near the left touchline. Back towards the middle to Brooks. Then across to Wakeham. Now with Bullymore. What's he supposed to do with that? It's obstruction. It's okay. He broke through the line and scored immediately after I said that, but it's obstruction. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. 2 minutes to go. God, I could have looked like a right mug. 2 minutes left. Carry it towards the 40. Willison. Wait, Wilson's not 16. No, that's Simu. Silly me. Same hairstyle. 1 minute 45 to go. Oh dear. Is that Gasevsky? He's down at the minute. Oh dear, he's not in a good way. He's not in a good way. Game has been stopped with 1 minute 35 to go. Clock's still ticking away, actually. For some reason. Ooh, head to head. I think that's accidental. Oh dear, he's not good at the minute. The clock's still ticking away, by the way. Yeah, okay. The clock's still going. Thought they would have stopped that, but apparently not. Great stream again, Kinetic. May everyone have a great day and eve. Take it all easy. Please leave a like if you can. Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by. He is going off for a HIA, so he'll be done for the game anyway, but hopefully he passes that and he's good for next week. It did not look good. I think there's a chance he fails that. Like, there's a good chance he fails it, I mean. But this is going to be a scrum for the Seagulls on their own 40. 1.5 minutes to go. The clock has now been reset. I think the Broncos should have started Duffy. They initially had him there. I think they should have started him. And then Hunt as 14. I think they should have done that. So Walsh drops the ball off. Right, it's going to be Bullymore who plays it in centre field for Simpkin. Left to Wakeham. Then to Brooks. There's a 3-on-2 here. Chance to the left-hand side for Cooler. Bumps off one. Back inside. Seagulls up towards the 10. It's now with Sherab. Can't imagine if he scores a try towards the back end here. Second tackle. Near the left touch line. Back towards the middle with Wakeham. Then across to Walsh. Quick hands across. Hits the ground. Pops up nicely for Saab. Back inside. 5 metres out near the right touch line. 45 seconds to go. 3 tackles left. Garrick goes at line himself. Go on, Ruben. Has he got that? Has he got it? Try has been given for Ruben Garrick. They will have a gander at this. We will see. I do think he landed on his front eventually. Got the ball down. I think they've got it. I do like me some Ruben Garrick, mate. He's a class act. I do like him. This will be 30 points to 4. Clock's still ticking away. I do think the refs stopped the clock, but it's still ticking. This will be 30 points to 4. With a kick to come. Savagander. Try is confirmed. Yeah, he got it. He got it. Well done, Ruben. Manly handled our ass today. Bows and raises a glass. Fair dues. Are you bowing and raising the glass at the same time? So you're basically like that. Kieran Foran loves it. He loves it. Just waiting on the conversion. Garrick to add the extras to make it 32 points to 4. Well, this is what I predicted for the Seagulls. I predicted them to get 32 points. But I predicted another 18 for the Broncos. The kick from Garrick is... Oh, it just sneaks in. It is good. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be full time. Manly Seagulls 32, Brisbane Broncos 4. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, the comeback was not on, unfortunately. Let me just get the stats real quick. Broncos, 57% completion. 57. The Seagulls made 13 errors, which is pretty bad already. The Cowboys, yesterday against the Eels, had 18. The Broncos, also 18. Well done. Great job. The basics are so important. God, that's awful. And then, 7 line breaks to 1 for the Seagulls. 14 missed tackles for the Seagulls. That is solid. 40 for the Broncos. So too many mistakes, too many missed tackles. Couldn't restrict the flow meters from Manly. Manly were great at getting up the park. Inside the red zone, I think Manly were a little bit sluggish at times, a little bit clunky. Need to clean that up a bit, but a lot of good breaks and just a lot of territory meant the points added up over time. But the Seagulls, they look really good at the minute. Went on a 4-game win streak, narrowly lost to the Panthers, and then get a strong win over the Broncos. The Seagulls are looking really good right now, and that's a solid win. Okay, well, there you go. Finally won 3K. Well, fair dues. Well done to you. Yeah, Joe, you caught it right at the end. It's done. Love Rob. Catch you soon, mate. Take it all easy. And you, sir. And you. Hey, good watch, bro. See you next time. Well, thank you for stopping by, Captain Schmoker. Thank you very much. Good stream as always, Rob. Thank you, Joe. Greatly appreciated. Just outside Mackey's now on Winnick Road. Want a Big Mac, brother? I'm just around the corner, mate. I'm just around the corner. Well, I'm 10 minutes away via motor vehicle. But sure, I'll have a Big Mac. Do you know what? I could get you a free Big Mac, you know. I could order it. I've got the points. I could order you a free Big Mac. I could do it. I have the power to do that. Right, well, anyway, that's full time. I'm going to end this soon. In about an hour and 45 minutes, I'm going to be starting the next stream, which is St Helens versus Wigan. That's Challenge Cup semi-final. That's played at my club's ground, Warrington Wolves, at the Halliwell Jones Stadium. Kieran, the Saint Jester in the chat, is there. Or he's near it, anyway. Good, thanks, save it, mate. It's okay, your loss. Your loss of a Big Mac, mate. But I hope you enjoy. But yeah, that's a good game. I'm looking forward to that one. Looking forward to it. But as always, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. What are we at? 16,643. Target is 20k by the end of the year. Can't wait until State of Origin rolls around again. And the FIFA World Cup. That might open up a brand new audience, to be honest. So we'll see. But yeah. 2 more streams this weekend. Challenge Cup semi-final today, and then Warrington vs Hull KR in the other semi-final tomorrow. And that's it. I'll have a quick look at NRL streams for next week, because there's some people still here, and I'll see what I could possibly do. So Friday, there's no games Thursday. Friday, I don't know if I want to get up at that early for the Sharks Bulldogs, but I could probably get up for the Rabbitohs Dolphins. I might do that one. Plus, that's an interesting game. So I think I'll do Rabbitohs Dolphins. Eels Storm, I could probably do that one. I don't want to do it because they're both shit at the minute, but I could probably do it. And then Sunday, maybe I could get up for Panthers Dragons, but I don't know. Warriors Broncos looks exciting, but that means getting up at about 6:45. I don't know. I mean, Roosters Cowboys, I would maybe get up for the Roosters Cowboys. All the good games are on early, which is annoying. Tigers Seagulls could be good. Roosters Cowboys could be really good. I may make an effort for that one, we'll see. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated. There's a link in the description, or pinned in the live stream chat. There's a link to the NRL Predictions League. It's a little bit too late for this week to qualify, but for next week, all you have to do is just pick your winners. All you have to do, that's it. Pick a minimum 4 winners, and you can get inside the top 10 of the points ladder or the profit ladder. when you join late, the profit ladder's easier. But you can be strategic. You can pick 4 teams that you're very confident with. If you want, you don't have to pick all of them. And if you make it in the top 10, you'll be featured in the predictions videos each week. If you're in the top 10. But yeah, sign up, pick your winners. Platform does the rest. Lovely stuff. Links to the Patreon in the description as well, plus the QR code on screen. Other social medias in the description too. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, a couple hours, for Saints vs Wigan. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, as always. If I don't see you, have a great rest of your weekend. Toodle pip.